Alright guys, so I'm here getting gas this morning. Can y'all believe that we woke up to ice? We woke up to ice, guys, okay? And because we woke up to ice, guys, the kids are out of school today. And another crazy thing, guys, is gonna be 16 or 18 degree. Like, it's gonna be warm outside today. Can y'all believe that? So, because they're out of school, guys, I'm up this morning. It's now 9:20. I'm headed to the grocery store. I'm headed to the grocery store, guys, because my plan is to go back to make breakfast for them, of course, and then I was planning to make biryani rice. Now, I hope I said that correctly, but it's an Indian rice. It's so delicious. Chicken biryani rice today for dinner. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. I had to get gas. I was on empty. And, yeah, got a little bit of gas. We're going to head in the grocery store now. All right, guys. All right, guys. Headed to my favorite store. It's amazing how I woke up this morning and I decided to make chicken biryani for my kids. And then when I went to the grocery store, the chicken was on sale. It's like God worked in my favor. This chicken was like $3 to $4 per pack, and it really worked out, guys. And now we're all done with our shopping, guys. And this is just me here at the cash register trying to load up everything to get this crazy, crazy total, guys. I know the total of this food is going to be ridiculous. As y'all can see, I didn't really get too much, right? I did get some extra items, some hot dogs and hot dog buns. But let's see what this total going to turtle out to. So let's jump right into making this marinade for this chicken biryani. First, we're going to start with some Arabic season and some biryani season, as well as some chili powder and some olive oil and the yogurt that you guys saw me purchase. We're going to mix all of that together. All right. All right, guys. So now we're going to just add that marinade to those freshly cleaned drumsticks. We're going to pour it all over. And yeah, guys, so if y'all follow those steps, trust me, you're going to have a really delicious marinade. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and go to the next steps now. So pretty much, we're just going to mix these drumsticks, make sure that marinade is soaking up each and every drumstick. And we're going to put it in the fridge for 30 minutes to an hour, guys. Let's get started on this rice, guys. So this basmati rice, I got it for $8, and it was, a cheaper brand of rice. Some people really go for like quality of a rice, but guys, when I cook this rice up, it honestly tastes like any other basmati rice. It wasn't like the long grain basmati, but it worked out, guys. So we're now just adding 3 cups of rice, and then we're gonna add water. So when it comes to cleaning the rice, guys, I clean this rice 3 times. As you guys can see, I'm adding a second thing of water after I cleaned it the first time. And so now we're going to go ahead and get started cooking this rice. So I have my skillet here. You need a really wide skillet or really wide pot so that your rice could cook up evenly. And so this is the pot of my choice. And so now I'm going to add some herbs here. We're going to add some bay leaf and some whole coriander, as well as some cinnamon sticks. We're going to add vinegar so that the rice does not fall apart. You only need like 1 teaspoon of that, guys. And next we're going to be adding just a tablespoon of olive oil so that the rice can separate. We don't want clumpy rice, so the vinegar and the oil definitely helps. And so now we're going to add that freshly cleaned basmati rice. We cleaned it 3 times. And yeah, we're just going to add it to the boiling water and make sure we get each and every grain, guys. I don't like to waste nothing, okay? All right, guys, so at this stage, the rice is halfway done. You want it like 70% done. If you take a grain of the rice and you smash it, you don't want it to be mushy. All right, guys, so now we're just going to take that rice and we're going to drain it in a strainer and put it aside. All right, so once that rice is sitting, we do want to take out those whole cardamom and bay leaf. I do leave the cinnamon stick in, but you want to take that out because you don't want to taste those pieces when the rice is fully done, guys. All right, guys, so let's get started on these crispy onions. This is a crucial step. All right, so we're going to add a generous amount of olive oil, and we have these onions that we have been sitting aside, guys. I added salt to them so that they could sweat, and then you drain the water off them. Once they're drained, we now add them to that olive oil, all right, and make sure we have the heat on high to start. All right. Once the heat is on high, now we're going to lower it, and we just make sure that those onions are not burning. You have to constantly stir these onions, and that's what you guys see me doing here. Just continue to stir. All right, and this is the first stage of the onions. This is what it looks like, guys. After a few more minutes of constant stirring, this is what it looks like. This is the color you want, guys. You don't want to burn it. Time to add the rice, and we're also going to make up that beautiful color that you see in biryani rice. I normally add sazon. Some people use real saffron, but I just add the sazon. We're now going to add some coriander, fresh coriander, as well as mint leaf. They're all chopped up, and we're going to add it to that rice. We're going to pick off some of those mint leaf and put them in the inside of this rice and just give it a light little mix. We don't want to mix it too much because we don't want to break that rice. Remember, I told you guys you just have to be really gentle when it comes to that. Now we're going to add the color that you normally see in that restaurant style biryani rice. You don't want to put it all over. You just want to put it in small little areas. And so this is what it looks like once you add that color to it, and you cover it pretty much. But one thing I forgot to add those crispy onions. So this is another clip of me adding those crispy onions to this biryani rice, guys. I don't know how I forgot that, guys, but yeah, this is that beautiful, beautiful crispy onions. And so after I covered it and let it steam for about 5 minutes, this is what it looks like, guys. So y'all remember the clip of this morning when it was snow outside? Well, I told you guys that it was going to turn to 16 or 18 degrees. So while the girls play, I'm going to try this biryani rice. And when I tell you guys it was so delicious, one thing you could add, and I didn't show you guys, you could add lime or lemon wedges to your biryani rice. Not everyone wants that. Some of my kids don't like the flavor of that. Some of my kids do. I like the flavor of it, so yeah, it turned out really well. It tastes just like the restaurant style. Leave in the comments below and let me know what y'all think.